Hello, ladies and gents. Welcome to The Nicole Speaks, where I give my feedback and commentary to the latest news and entertainment from a positive point of view. If this is your first time here, go ahead and hit that subscribe button, hit that bell so you can get those notifications, and let's get it cracking. Alright, guys, I am back with another video, and listen. This is, just to give you a warning, a very disgusting, maybe triggering, or, just completely makes you want to vomit everything up type of story. So brace yourselves, feel free to click off right now. So I wanted to address this story for a few reasons, which I'll get to towards the end. Now, this here on the screen is Vincent Sessler. So Mr. Sessler was an employee of Dunkin' Donuts, and we all know a lot of people love to drink Dunkin' Donuts coffee. However, Thursday morning he decided to add a little extra surprise to the coffee of a Chicago state police officer or state trooper. Not exactly sure. From one story I read state trooper, one story I read police officer. Regardless of what he was a part, he's a law enforcement officer. Now, very disgusting, and just downright, I'm getting triggered just saying this, you know what I mean? But I'm going to show you guys, just to give you a warning, I'm going to show you a picture of what the guy did, because a lot of people, and it really doesn't matter as to how much saliva he put inside of the coffee. As you can see here, that's just disgusting, period. It doesn't matter. The fact is, he put saliva in this man's coffee. And I wanted to address a few things. So before we do that, it says a Dunkin' Donuts employee in Chicago was arrested for allegedly sticking a loogie in a police officer's cafe. Vincent J. Sessler, 25, was caught Friday after an Illinois state police officer found a large thick piece of mucus that was later confirmed to be saliva in his mug. Police officer said the officer had gone to the cafeteria on Thursday around 10:20 p.m. So one of the reasons why I wanted to bring this up is we already know the guy is nasty. He's disgusting. But I was reading some of the comments on the Shade Room, and it seems like I'm just completely flabbergasted at how humanity, or just people, in general, how they think and process things. So just because it's a police officer, people are agreeing with him and pretty much saying, as he should. You can see the comments here scrolling on the screen, and they're pretty much agreeing with what he did. And it's more than this. I'm just giving you guys a little bit, they're talking about because they haven't arrested the officers that killed Breonna Taylor, and, pretty much just putting all officers into one big category. Now, I understand people's frustrations. Yes, I do. But we got to be honest. This is just nasty. Straight up. There's no way around it. So that means that, these people would pretty much be okay with someone spitting in their drink if they are pretty much praising and encouraging this type of behavior. I don't think it's right, regardless of him being a police officer or not. Just like I read another comment that talked about, and people really came for this person. There was a black guy who made a comment, and he talked about not all police officers being racist, and not all black people being thugs, or not all white people being racist, not all cops being bad cops. And just to put a little emphasis on that, for me, I think, yes, there are good cops out there. There are people who actually do their job and, live up to their job and stick to the responsibilities and everything under their job task and what they're supposed to be doing to protect the community and, society. However, I do agree that bad cops do also come in the form of, sitting back and allowing things to happen. But in this case, This officer just went to get a cup of coffee and he ended up with some mucus in his coffee. Like, that's nasty. So you have to really think about this. Imagine going to get a cup of coffee and thank goodness he opened the top because he said that it was too hot. So he wanted to let off some steam and kind of blow it, I guess, or cool it off. So he took the top off, and that's when he found out that there was that big chunk of mucus sitting there. So, of course, imagine, that being a coffee that you had and you're just slurping on someone's mucus. That's just disgusting. And I just can't fathom or understand why people would actually agree with this, And I understand, yes, like I said, people are hurt, people are frustrated with cops at the same time, but we have to learn to, separate, and you can't just group everyone into one, because in the end, we'll be hating everyone, we'll be hating the whole world. What type of life is that to live, So, yeah, kind of put yourself in other people's shoes and have a little compassion and sympathy for others, because I won't even say karma. It's just like you reap what you sow. The same way you wish this type of behavior on this cop or other cops, or, you know what I'm saying? It's the same way it can happen to you. Someone can spit in your food. You won't know it. Someone can spit in your drink and this and that. And it also, tells you that sometimes it's best to just, purchase your own coffee and make it at home. Get you a coffee maker. There's different things you could do to just make your own coffee at home. Even Dunkin' Donuts and Starbucks, they sell coffee that you can make at home yourself. So, yeah, it's convenient to just go and grab something through the drive-thru. But honestly, how the world is going now, it's like you really just don't know who or what is going on, behind the scenes, because you're in your car going through a drive-thru. And sometimes when these types of things happen, people that work alongside the other people, a lot of times they don't speak up, because they feel like, oh, this is my friend, or this won't hurt this person. But it can, because, that person could be sick. That person could have a disease or some type of, illness that could transfer over to someone else and could be deadly for them, So, yeah, just got to be careful and just, try to get things at home, or step away from trying to not even just be lazy, but just like try cooking at home and just doing things on your own to ensure your safety. The world is getting crazier and crazier, and we can see that. So, yeah. I even read, I saw where they did arrest him, but I saw something about there's a group that was created on Facebook, and people were saying that I guess the charges are not going to stick. They won't charge him. They're not willing to charge him with a felony. So I'll keep up on the story, really don't want to, but I'm going to keep up on it and see what happens, because spitting on someone is an offense. It's like battery in some states, but this here is nasty. This is like, it should still be considered the same a felony. And at the same time, whatever this guy has going on in his mind or whatever, I pray that he's able to overcome and just find some type of peace that, can resonate within him, and also other people making these comments, agreeing with what he did, because at some point, it may be you. So, yeah. Drop a comment down below. Let me know what you think. Should he be charged with a felony, misdemeanor? Should he be charged at all? Should he go to jail, in this situation? Has this situation happened to you before? Let me know down below. Also, don't forget to follow me on Instagram and Twitter at DNicoleSpeaks. Until next time, don't allow anyone to rob you of your peace. Stay safe, guys. Social distancing, wear your mask.